Hey, this is Phil Lilley. I had just got back from my trip to Alaska this evening. It is Sunday the 28th? Yeah, 28th of July. And I did one cast a couple of days ago up on the river, and that's going to be today's episode of one cast, even though it was done a couple of days ago and I say it's the 26th of July. Sometimes we do one cast in other places besides Lake Taneycomo. So enjoy this episode. Was hoping to catch more fish in that 30 minutes, but fishing was pretty good up there. Had a good time. So enjoy fishing from Alaska, the Naknek River. Hey, this is Phil Lilley, Lilley's Landing Resort on Lake Taneycomo. Nope, I'm not in Lake Taneycomo. I'm on the Naknek River in southwest Alaska. It is Friday the 26th of July, and I'm fishing for rainbows, big rainbows. I'm fishing with one of our black 1/8 ounce jigs, 4-pound line. I've got a Lilleys 6.5 foot medium light spinning rod, 4-pound line. And I'm really having some trouble with the wind today. The wind earlier was blowing me straight up river, which was fine, but now it's blowing out of the west, and it's blowing me across the river. So what we got, we've got a big boulder field. I have no trolling motor, by the way. This is a drift boat and it's got oars. There's a big boulder field that stretches all the way across the river just below me, and big rainbows will sit in those boulders and they'll come up and they'll ambush baby salmon that's swimming out of the lake to the ocean. They're called smolt. But I'm using a black jig. There's also leeches and sculpins in this river. So black jig works really good. And basically, I'm just kind of keeping it on the bottom, giving a little bit of action. So that wind is holding me up, so I'm not moving as fast as the current, plus it's pushing me this way. Water here is anywhere from 8 to 12 feet deep. And I'm just down into the boulder field. And what I do is I listen for fish coming up and feeding on the surface like white bass or black bass will do on shad at home. And that's those fish coming up and feeding on those smolt. I can reel in real fast. If I'm close enough, I can throw at them. I usually catch one, and if I'm lucky, 2 fish on a drift. It's a pretty short drift, here at least. and we've caught rainbows as small as 12 inches. Most of the rainbows we're catching are going to be around 18 to 22, 23 inches. Although today I've caught 4 over 25 with a 29-inch rainbow. Kind of the target rainbow here is 30 inches. That's, you've done something if you catch a 30-inch rainbow. Okay, I'm gonna go back up. It's pretty short, like I said. The wind's actually died down a little bit. But the key is, just like Taneycomo, you got to get that jig on the bottom because that's where those fish are. I'm not reeling much at all. I'm just kind of, nope, that was a fish. Just missed him. They usually don't hit it very hard, but the last fish I caught hit it really hard. Usually it's a little tick. There's one. Wish I would have caught the aerial on that one. He jumped twice. Drag's pretty important on these fish because they can run fast and real hard. They can break your line just in one head shake. So I've got what we call a small boil right above me. See if they're going to do it anymore. I was going to turn the camera around. These fish fight very hard. I put a lot of pressure on them though. I try to anyhow. Especially this, I hate to say it, but especially the smaller ones, I want to get them in pretty quick. But he's not that small, he's probably he's 20, 21. just going to pick him up by the jig and get him off. He's probably a little more than 20. He's probably about 22. And they got some teeth. They have some teeth, so you don't put your fingers in their teeth, in their mouths. All right, let's go back up. Usually catch the smaller ones up here above the bar and below the bar. I say small, 12 to 16 inches. Those big ones, they keep those little fish out. Oh, that wind's pushing me good now. Oh, I hear them boiling below me. This is going to be a trick. Yeah, it went back down. It's almost impossible to, it's hard enough to get in a position to catch one of those fish, more or less. Try to turn the camera around. I usually don't use the motor, but it's pushing me so fast, I don't think I can get my jig down. Yeah, my camera's sitting sideways. I can't help that. Just don't have any good place in the boat to mount the camera. All right, we're gonna go back up. Yeah, I can't. There. There. Give you a shot of the camp there. Go ahead and throw off this side. These are native rainbows. They live in the lake. They don't go to the ocean. They come up in the river and they eat smelt, and then they'll start eating eggs after the salmon start laying here in about a week or two. Oh, just missed one. I actually don't miss that many. I mean, they're so aggressive. They hit it hard. They hit it pretty hard, or they'll eat it. It's not like they're playing around. Here comes that wind. I mean, you can hear it pick up, hits the side of the boat, just pushes me. I got a boil. Some trout are coming up and hitting the surface just below, above me. You just don't know when or where those fish are going to come up and boil. You can actually anchor out here. So I'd love to have a trolling motor with anchor mode. One more drift. Up here at the beginning, when I'm close to the bank, it kind of shelters me from the wind, so it's not too bad. It's only when I get out towards the middle of the river. Hey. Let some fish come up. Too far over. Golly. I can't throw that far. There's one of our boats coming in from Brooks. They go across the lake and they go to Brooks Camp and see the bears. Yeah, I'm down past the boulder field. We'll pick up fish down here occasionally. This is a real good area to drift eggs here in another, like I said, starting in a couple of weeks. That kind of felt weedy. No, that kind of felt fishy too. Let's just try that again real quick. I was just kind of drifting up. All right, we're gonna try it again. All right, I'll throw this other side once. Try something. These fish are a little bit boat shy too. The guides tell me that they will scatter when the boat comes over and drifts over on top of them. Oh, come on. So I like to throw way out away from the boat. I think this is the last cast. Well, you got to watch me catch one. pretty awesome out here. I'm very blessed to come up here and do this for a few days. So be back in Branson on Sunday. But I think Blake's still doing one cast most of next week. So we will see you back in Missouri. Thanks for watching.